Hey there, YouTubers. It's Garen here, and thanks for tuning in my homebrew channel, Hickory Street Homebrew. And basically, this video is just going to be an introduction on what I'm going to be doing here with this channel. Basically, I'm just going to be putting on videos as I brew beer. And this channel is just basically going to be on homebrewing. At least that's my plan, and go through my process of homebrewing and what I do and what it's about, and just kind of try to share what knowledge I have about homebrewing via the internet and YouTube. So I started out homebrewing a few years ago, and I turned to YouTube. I looked up homebrewing to kind of figure out, I didn't know what I was doing, so figure something out about homebrewing, and my kit came with this ridiculous set of instructions that didn't make sense to me, so I turned to YouTube, and it really helped me out quite a bit. So like I said, I've been doing it for a few years, and I've learned quite a bit on homebrewing, and I just plan on sharing that, what I've learned, my process I do, and sharing it with you guys, and hopefully you can take something away from it, learn something from it, and definitely give me some feedback on it too. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and and give me maybe some pointers on what I'm doing, because I don't claim to be an expert on it, and I still have quite a bit to learn about it. So it's like I said, it's just going to be a knowledge forum basically for homebrewing, and I do all grain brews, and that's basically what I'm going to be covering, is the all grain setup of homebrewing, which it's not that complicated to do. I started out with a malt extract kit, and I only did a couple of those and just went to all grain because I knew that's really where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. I kind of like the challenge of the process of all grain. It is more time consuming, but it doesn't really bother me, because I mean it's a hobby, so it's not like I hate brewing. And, the product is great, so being able to do all grain for me is definitely been beneficial. I'm going to be hopefully kegging a batch of beer this week, so I'll be putting on a video on kegging, and one of those beers I'm going to actually be filtering, so I'll put on a video about filtering a homebrew. And these videos, they're not going to be in order as far as the level of homebrewing, or it's going to start kind of in the middle of my batch. I've already made my beer. I didn't make a video on it. I wish I did. It was actually pretty cool. I did 2 different batches of beer in one day, 2 completely different batches, and it didn't really take me much longer than it did for a regular batch, and I ended up with 10 gallons of 2 totally different styles of beer, and now I can keg them basically at the same time and have 2 different batches of beer, which I haven't been able to do for a long time. Because usually I'll brew a batch and suck that down while things happen, and then by the time I brew another batch, the first batch is gone and I've got empty kegs and my friends are complaining. So so I'll be going through that with you on those videos, and hopefully you can take something away from it. And like I said, this is just basically a new thing for me, and hopefully you take something away from it, and I can learn something too, and help out my fellow homebrewers, and we can all make some great beer together. All right, so cheers, and thanks for tuning in.